It's commonplace for people to say they seek the truth. Truth is reality itself, that which is always already the case. Reality is love bliss, self-existing, self-radiant, always already.
There are no conditions. That's your seeming, you see. That's part of your experiencing as a separate you, feeling apparently separate, you see. But if you were established in the prior condition in which everything is arising, rooms are no longer as they seem. Bodies are no longer as they seem. In fact, there is no thing whatsoever. There is no universe, no separate entities whatsoever. They are not defined. There are no separations. There is no difference. There is only the one and indivisible conscious light. So it is not realized, when realized, in the ultimate sense, seventh stage sense, you see. It is not realized in a form over against objects. That is why the seventh stage realization ultimately outshines all of conditional existence. Because in reality, there is no conditional existence. Point of view must be assumed. And it's only an appearance, a presumption, you see. It exists only in the context of such presumptions. And from that perspective, it seems necessary to think, or at least to some, it seems necessary to think in terms of a chain of causation and an ultimate cause. And the God idea becomes associated with, or mixed up with the notion of cause, or the reality idea becomes mixed up with the notion of cause. The whole cause and effect pattern becomes the basis for philosophy, for thinking about reality. But reality realized outshines conditional existence. It doesn't stand in a point of view, therefore it is not felt merely as some inward consciousness, and you still have to account for why do you still exist bodily, you see? No, the realization is such that there is no question of that kind. There is no separate world. It's an appearance to others. It is appearance to the presumption of otherness, separateness, relatedness, difference.
When did that begin, that presumption? When did that begin, that presumption?
Right now. You are it. When you're not being it, it won't be. Now is when. The moment of self-contraction is the when. That gives the perspective of appearances. Then where is that big one? You can see all kinds of little ones making little somethings, and groups of little ones making bigger somethings. So where is that really big one that makes everything? That's a mode of thinking based on egoity itself. It is simply a paradox apart from realization, but it vanishes all conventions of egoity, including the presumption of the divine as creator. There is nothing created from the perspective, so to speak, of the divine condition itself. There is no else. Until it is realized, there is nothing but else. When it is realized, there is no else. And that's that. And there's else until you realize it. And you'll keep on seeking or whatever until you realize it. And when you realize it, there'll be no else. No cause, and you won't have answered it philosophically. It will be self-evidently, prior to all causation. It exposes the universe as being non-necessary, merely apparent, and inherently without binding power.